So while most of the kids are still snug in their beds, getting ready for school, me and Ike are out here at the river, and he is catching walleye with me. Woohoo! And that one looks like it might measure. It's gonna be close. Oh yeah. Oh, get him up there, dude. Oh yeah, he'll measure out. I'll bet you money on that one. All right. Put him on there. Oh yeah, he's every bit of, let's see. He is definitely big enough. Overlord 19. Good job, brother. Heck yeah. Hey everybody, old Big Mike out here in the hoopty barn. And I don't know if you can hear that, but it's raining. It's one of them days. And yeah, I know I'll be over there working on that, dude. But of course, you know, I don't know what I'm doing on that hot rod motor. Anyway, still waiting on somebody to help me with that. Yuck. Yuck. But it was a good morning, because me and the Ikester, we went out to the river for a while before all this mess started, and we didn't have a great fishing day, but we did okay. I mean, we got a couple fish apiece, and hold on just 1 second. Okay, here we go. So, look at there. Yeah, we got a couple fish apiece. So, today, we're going to do a couple different ways of cleaning these walleyes and different ways of cooking these walleyes. And I don't know what your favorite way is. Put it down there in the comments. I know for me, believe it or not, I like a good bone-in walleye. Just chop it into little steaks, throw it in a deep fat fryer, and that's good stuff. So anyway, we'll get started cleaning. Alright, so first, if you want to get that fishy smell off your hands, don't get it on there in the first place. Get some gloves. Get these 9mm gloves at Harbor Freight for like 12 bucks a box. Cheap enough. Anyway, this one I'm going to do a traditional fillet. Use my old handy dandy cheap Walmart American Angler fillet knife that I've ground probably 3/16 of an inch off of over the last several years. My favorite little cheap knife. Anyway, so pretty simple. Just take and start right up here behind the head, and if you grab these things by the head, grab it like that. Don't put your fingers in his mouth, because I mean, if you know walleye, you know them dudes got twofers. You see that, but these ain't no joke. You don't lip them like a bass. Anyway, right here behind the head, you can tell where the hard part starts, and I go at an angle from the back of the head down around right behind that pectoral fin to the center. So just go ahead and make that cut right here. About like so. Like that. Okay, and then turn the knife right down alongside his spine. Let's step on this side so you can see. Right down along here. and just kind of bouncing the tip of the knife off of that rib cage till you get to the end of the rib cage, and you can feel it when you get to the end. You just go right through the bottom of that belly there. Keep your knife at an angle along the backbone, go down to the tail. Don't cut all the way through. Stop right there. And then you turn your knife around, hold this open a little bit. You take the knife and just go right alongside that rib cage. You don't want to cut through it. You drag your knife down on it. And it'll turn down pretty sharp here. And you want to stay right on them ribs. Just like so. There you go. Now you're past them ribs and they're right there. See the tips of them sticking out? And then just go right here to the center. Just whack that sucker right there. Right? Lay that dude out. Take your knife here at the tail, add a little angle. You just keep it flat, cut that dude off, and there you go. So, take this, and if you look right here, there's a little row of pin bones. You can see them, you can feel them too. You can feel your finger just bump off of them. That's why you need thick gloves if you're going to do that. Anyway, the way to get those out, pretty simple. Just take and make you a nice little cut right close to them, close as you can without wasting much meat. And then cut on the other side of it. And once you get that cut, right there, yeah, come on out of there, come on out of there, there we go. So I cut this little thin strip out of here. That takes care of all them pin bones. Look how thin that little strip is. I mean, there's like almost nothing there. That's one way to do it. You can also, if you want to, you can leave those in until you cook it, and then just pick them out with a pair of tweezers or a pair of hemostats or something like that. And then I like to kind of just drag a little of that silver off of there. And I'll get the rest of that off when I get it in the house in the sink. Get cleaning it up. But there's a fillet right there. I got a bowl of water down here. Put that in there. Before I flip it over, I'm going to get these freshwater scallops. What's that? Well, right here. On his cheekbone. Right here, if you go in right below the eye with your knife, keep it at an angle like that. Go right around in a circle, right back up to the top of behind the eye. Flip that out right there, and that little dude will peel right off. There's a little bitty boneless chunk of meat off of the cheek. So I always get those, fry them up. Don't overcook them or they'll be tough and rubbery, but if you fry them up really quick, they make fine fare. So now just kind of repeat on the other side. Make a cut. all the way down. Sometimes it helps come through the back side like that. Alright. And past the rib cage. Past there. Sometimes that thing wants to be a pain. There we go. Now, you just use your knife and follow them ribs. Alright, got that one off. Back down the other side. Alright, got our fillet off. And we'll take out our pin bones. There. You can feel how far back they go. Alright, now that's all clean. We'll get our other cheek out of there. We'll put that down in the bowl. Our other cheek, like I say, if you just start right here, just right below the eye. Just keep your knife a little bit of an angle. Just kind of follow that dude around. Trying to get back up there. You peel that thing back. Grab hold of that. Yep. Pulls right out of there. That one pulled out in two pieces, but that's alright. We're going to eat them. Alright, so we're going to throw that one in the gut bucket and get on our next one. So the next one here, I'm going to do a little more of a country boy kind of thing here. Yeah, I'm scaling it. Yeah, it's kind of messy. Those scales, they'll go about everywhere. But I'll tell you what, if you've ever had the skin on one of these things cooked, oh man, it's a treat. That's one of the things that you miss out on whenever you fillet them and stuff. You don't get to taste that cooked skin. And I know it may sound weird, but it really is pretty dang tasty. And I don't mind a little extra work and a little extra mess. And this ain't everybody's favorite. Just because, like I said, it is messy. It's extra work. But, boy, the flavor difference, I'm telling you, you won't even believe how much different the flavor is. Alright, that side is pretty well done. Belly's done. Woohoo! Scales are flying. Just about done. Just about done. Yes, it takes a little extra work. But not really, because where you're doing this step on these, you're skipping the other steps that you would normally do. I'm telling you, if you ain't never had it like this, you'll be amazed at the difference in flavor. It's really a very delicious fish. Alright, so now we got that part done. Just go up here, cut off this old pectoral right there. There ain't no meat up there anyway. Go right here in front of the anal fin. Keep your knife really close to the skin because you don't want to cut into those guts. You just want to open them up. Open him up like that and gut him. And then go right around here. Go right around that head. Right. Same thing on the other side. Right around here. Right up on that head. Just give it a little cut like that. That old head will break right off. And get it cut just right. Get almost all these guts and head and everything pretty much in one swipe. Just like that. Yeah. That we got bucket. Alright. And now we'll clean that air sac and all that out of the inside. I'll use my little handy dandy here. Alright. Alright, so now that's cleaned out. Now, let's go here beside the fin. Right there. Right here. Like that. If you get that all the way down to the backbone, like so, that little fin will peel right out of there. Just like that. Okay. Alright. And the same on the dorsal fin. We go up here and alright, there's that one. On this side. And if you get that dude all the way down, again, that thing will just come right out of there. Yeah, we're getting a little slick. Get him out front. Well, trying to be aggravating to me. Alright. It knows I'm trying to shoot a video, that's why it wants to be that way. There we go. There we go. Now she's coming out. You see that whole thing comes out all in one piece. Just like that. And it might take some practice. But right there is a whole walleye. And my next one I'm going to do the same way, except I'm just going to cut it into steaks. This one I'm going to leave whole because I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this one. Anyway, we'll be back. All right, so there's our fillets. There's our cheeks, our freshwater scallops all in there. There's our whole fish, which is going to be a whole different thing. And here, this is steaks. You see steaks? Oh, now you're going to see steaks.
Jeez.
Ah! Just kidding. Now, we're going to fry those little dudes up into fried daddy, just like we do the fillets. Shake it, shake it, shake it, don't break it, shake it, shake it, shake it, don't break it. Mm-hmm. Fish steaks on brown paper. Let's get the rest of them done. All right.
Nice looking.
Mm-hmm. My steak has a tail.
It does. That's disgusting.
Yeehaw. It's cool to be me. Face of tail. It's crispy. So, ain't everybody's cup of tea, but reminds me of back when I was a kid, you know. My dad, he scaled everything. We ate it with the bones and all that. But look, I mean, it just peels right off the bone, and that skin tastes good.
Got a lot of vitamins in it.
It's good for you. So, don't knock it till you try it.
But
Mama, she prefers it the other way. But, you know, no counting for taste. She also prefers me to other men, so, you know. You can't really trust her judgment. Alright, so here's the other way that we're going to fix one. This is the walleye, scaled, definned, and headed, and gutted, and all that stuff. And I just kind of get me a little blend of seasonings. That's cayenne pepper. Not everybody's favorite, but add a little bit of zing to it. Lots of Mrs. Dash. because there ain't no salt in it or anything. Inside too. This thing's just gonna sit and it's gonna slow cook. And a little dab of sweet paprika seafood seasoning.
What about the smoked one?
Yeah, so you've got to get a lot of seasoning on that dude. Heck yeah. And a little bit of smoked paprika. You want to grab them bacon bits? Yeah, we're going to put bacon bits in it too. This is smoked paprika. And minus the pack, we're going to put bacon bits inside here. And bacon bits inside here. And we're going to put some lemon slices in here. Up inside. Like that. Put some on the top. We're going to wrap this dude up. Now she's ready for the grill. So, we'll be back when we put her on the grill. And now, got our grill all heated up and whatnot and ready. And take our old fish. Put them right there. Some medium heat up on that top rack. We're going to let that dude slow cook. And about 20 minutes. Because she's slow cooking. See how I got my temperature low and even? Anyway, we'll be back here in a bit when it's done. Okay, so here is the reveal. We'll let her cool down a bit.
Wowzy.
Look at how flaky that is. Look at that. Ooh-wee. I said I'd let it cool down a little bit. But that right there, I guarantee. That's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff. Yeah, it's just a little skin. It's good for you.
It's okay. Can you take that? There you go.
Yeah. That's the stuff. So, when you get walleyes, there's more than one way to fix them. It don't just have to be fillets. You can make them into steaks. You can cook a whole fish like this. I mean, you know, it's choice is up to you. But I'm just going to tell you, this is bomb. So, thank you for watching this. And until next time, you know, the whole like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification if you want to see any more of these crazy cooking things. And until next time, you keep watching. I'm going to keep eating.